Hey friends, welcome to today's video. Today we are just getting ready. I picked up a couple of new products from Nordstrom over the weekend. One that I am dying to try and give you guys my thoughts on. The new Charlotte Tilbury concealer. This is the Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer. I know I've seen a lot of people post and talk about this, but I haven't watched a full YouTube video review yet. I kind of like to try new hyped up products like this with no expectation. I am a fan of most of Charlotte Tilbury products. I would feel like that's one of the top brands that just continues to release like great product after great product, but I'm pretty picky with concealers too. So we're gonna give this a try. I also picked up a new little quad palette that I'm so excited about it. This is the new Chanel Tweed collection. And I picked up what color did I pick up? 4, I think it is the shade that I picked up. I'm gonna show you what it is. It's the more neutral of them. And I just love, I don't know if you can see, the texture on these shadows is like tweed. It is so, so cool. I almost don't even wanna swatch it or mess it up. It's so, so cute. So we're gonna just get ready. I have a meeting actually that I need to leave for in like 30 minutes. I'm trying to look like presentable. It's kind of an important meeting, but I'm also like crunched for time. I'm gonna start with my holy grail, tried and true new foundation obsession. This is the Hourglass Ambient Soft Glow Foundation. I love this foundation. Very natural finish, lasts all day, really reliable. I'm the shade 7.5. I do about a full pump, but I never really find that I need a full pump. We're gonna apply this onto the skin. I'm gonna start in the center of the face, just kind of press it into the skin. This color is like perfect. It really just seamlessly blends into the skin. The coverage on this is a really nice medium coverage, like medium to full. You don't need much. It's very pigmented, but it just looks so gorgeous on the skin. And it blends out like so fast. I'm gonna buff this and blend this into the skin, and then I'm gonna go in with concealer next. I feel like we are in the thick of the transition from summer to fall, and I'm not sure if I'm ready. Like, I'm welcoming the cooler temperature for sure, because you guys know summers in Texas are really miserable, but I'm not ready to embrace the fall clothes yet. I'm wearing this cute little dress, also from Nordstrom. It's a little page dress. It's like this cute little blush color, and it's the first time I'm wearing it, and I love it. I have been doing quite a bit of shopping at Nordstrom lately because I've been so busy. Like, I just do most of my shopping online these days. And what I love about shopping on Nordstrom is that I get things quickly. If things don't work out, there's really no hassle returns. Like, they just make it so simple. So this is what the skin looks like. Very nice coverage, very soft, radiant finish. Not super glowy, but you see a little bit of highlight on the skin. I actually kind of wiped it off, but I want to show you, I had quite a bit of that foundation left. I really don't need a full pump. I need to really get in the habit of controlling how much I apply because I never use a full pump. I really don't need it. So next we're gonna go in with concealer. I picked up the shade 6.5 medium. It looks like it might be a little light, but we are gonna see. I usually find that I can make things work. And actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna prep under the eyes with a little bit of the Cryo Recovery Cream from Charlotte Tilbury first. When I remember to, I always like to apply this before I apply concealer because it just gives a nice hydrated under eye area to apply concealer. That way things go on a little bit better. And I'm gonna just kind of press it in to speed up that absorption process. Next, I'm gonna go in with concealer, and I'm really excited about this. It's a lightweight texture, but it looks full coverage. Like, it looks really full coverage. The texture is very lightweight, but the coverage looks to be full. Yeah, this shade is on the lighter side for me, but it'll work. I can tell that it'll work. I'm gonna go in with the Angie Hot and Flashy A506 brush to blend this out. Okay, so I am getting full coverage. It's blending out really quickly, and I do see a radiance underneath the eye. Okay, so that is a little light, but it works, and I actually like it. Because I have a foundation on that's more full coverage, I can get away with using a full coverage lighter concealer. If I were using a real sheer foundation right now, or I could use this product, but it would need to be in a tone that was closer to my skin. Couldn't be so light, but because I've got like a full face of makeup, it just works. I'm gonna go and set everything. I'm gonna use a little bit of the good OG Laura Mercier translucent powder. I haven't used this in forever. I'm gonna pick up my BK Beauty 107 brush, and I got quite a bit, so I'm gonna just actually kind of tap off all that extra. I don't really wanna completely mattify my skin. I just wanna set underneath my eyes. Okay, so that powder took away all radiance from that concealer. Moving right along, I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes, and I'm using my MAC Paint Pot in the shade Soft Ochre. I love this product for a eye primer in this particular shade, or Painterly is a nice shade too. Painterly is about the same like tone, but it's a little bit more pink. It gives me a really blank canvas for eye makeup, and since I'm using a new palette today, I really wanna see these colors. So blend that into the eye. I like to use my finger to apply this versus a brush because I can really spread it out and kind of sheer it out. I like to cover the complete eye, but I want that to be a really light layer. I don't want it to be heavy or thick because it's a product that dries and I don't want it to be too heavy, just too heavy. Okay, so let's go in with this palette. I'm so excited. I don't own a whole lot of Chanel palettes. They're adorable and they're great to travel with. We are actually traveling this week. Probably take this with me. I'm gonna use the lightest shade right here into the crease. Let's kind of swatch this and see what this looks like. So this has a little bit of a sheen to it. This is almost the color of my skin, you guys. I think because I have that MAC paint pot, it'll work, but it might be a little too light. We're gonna pop this in the crease. It may be too light for me. I might need to grab the darker one right away. I'm gonna layer this, but then I'm gonna go right in with the darkest shade. Okay, so that shade is really soft. It's like literally half a shade deeper than my skin tone when it goes onto the skin. It's got a shimmer to it. I'm gonna go in with the darker of the two right here, and I'm gonna put that one into the outer corner and blend it into the crease. Let's take a look at this one. Let me actually swatch all of these for you guys so you can see how they look. All three except this really light shade right here have a nice soft sheen. This one has quite a bit of shimmer though. Here are the 4 shades on my hand. So you can see they're light reflective, very beautiful, silky sheen, and then you see that one light one that has quite a bit of shimmer. We're gonna go in with this little brown here. It's like a pretty taupe shade. I'm gonna pop that right here in the outer corner. I wish that I had a matte in here to create a little more definition. So this formula is really nice. It's a very beautiful sheen. I do wish that there were at least one matte in here though. Next, we're gonna go into the very darkest shade right here, and I'm gonna pop that just on top of that in the outer corner. What I do like about this palette is that all these shades just layer together really beautifully. I don't typically wear shades that dark, but when you layer it on top of the other two, it just works. That don't take a lot of effort to blend them out, and I'm really not having any fallout, which is very surprising to me. Now I've got a good crease going on here. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna pack this light shade, and I'm actually just gonna use my finger, and I'm gonna pack that onto my lid. Even though this is highly like metallic, it's very sheer. It almost feels like a loose eyeshadow pressed into a palette. When you touch it, it's so soft and almost velvety. That one goes on more sheer, but you get a lot of shimmer. So I'm getting a high shimmer impact, but the color itself is a little sheer. I'm gonna go in and build a little bit more. I really just wanna press. I notice if I swipe or move my finger, it kind of shears it out too much. Okay, I got a little bit of fallout with that, but I'm able to sweep and brush it away pretty easily. Next, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna deepen the crease a tiny bit. I'm gonna go in with the darkest shade, and I'm going to just kind of take that from the outer corner over. So I think that light pink would have been really pretty as a topper shade. I'm just gonna leave it as is because we are on a time crunch this morning, but I think that would be really beautiful on top of another shade just to give some sparkle, but still see that pigment underneath. Next, we're gonna go in and line the eyes, and I'm gonna use the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in Bourbon. I've been using this pretty much in every video. It is my go-to eye pencil because it's just the perfect, rich, bronzy shade. It's deep enough to give some definition on the eye, but it's a lot softer than a black liner. I'm also gonna take this on my lower lash line. Okay, I am gonna take that darkest shade and we're gonna trace this liner just to give a bit of a smokier vibe to this look. And I'm gonna start on the outer corner and kind of smoke that inward. So I want a thicker, smokier line on the outer corner and just pull it in. I'm really getting hardly any fallout with these shadows. Perfect. Okay, that is gorgeous. I love that thick liner against that lightness in the inner corner. It looks so good. I really love this look. I wasn't sure at first like how it was all gonna work being all shimmers, but I really love the direction this is going. I did curl my lashes. I'm gonna apply some lash primer. Of course, I'm using my Dior Lash Maximizer. If you don't own this already, you need to. It is the best. I'm just gonna do a couple of quick coats of that. I always get asked, is it best to apply mascara like after the lash primer has dried? And I think it's best to apply it just before. So you have a little bit of slip still. If it's real dry, it might be hard to like keep the lashes separated when you apply your mascara. I'm using the MAC Stack mascara. This mascara is very dramatic because I have such a light, bright inner corner. I think the contrast of like dramatic lashes will look really pretty with this. I like the wand on this. It really does a great job of pulling every lash. Gives lots of length, lots of volume, really separates the lashes. Gives a really thick, like rooted look. Do you see that? that? Like how much volume I have at the root of my lashes because of this mascara? I mean, it's amazing. This palette is really growing on me. I love the textures. They're beautiful. Very soft, sheer, shimmery sheen shades. That was like a tongue twister. But they're just very luxurious. It's like a high quality shimmer. Absolutely gorgeous. So easy to blend. Impossible almost to apply too much. Really, really beautiful. Next, we're gonna go in and bronze the skin, and I'm using my NARS cream bronzer. This is the Laguna Original, and I'm just gonna use this to warm up the skin. I just love a good cream bronzer. You really can't beat it. Next, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna set it with a little bit more powder. Now that I've got the bronzer on, I just wanna add a little powder in the center of my face just to keep that transition from like light to dark really seamless. So I'm gonna go in and I'm using BK Beauty brush, just a powder brush, any powder brush you have will do, and I'm just gonna like press it and stamp it on the edges of that bronzer. For the cheeks, I'm gonna warm them up with Jane Iredale blush and Barely Rose. You guys, this blush is a must. Do not sleep on this blush. It is so gorgeous. I love the shade. I love the formula. It's a powder blush, but it's just the most beautiful, like velvety powder blush. The pigment is perfect. It blends out so smoothly. This particular shade is like the perfect peachy pink shade. I'm gonna start getting some more Jane Iredale to review. I picked up the Mineral Powder Foundation and I love that. And I feel like that is not a brand that we really ever hear or see on YouTube. I'm gonna go get some more products. If you have a favorite Jane Iredale product, please let me know. So last, I'm just gonna throw some lipstick on. I'm using Dance Floor Princess by Charlotte Tilbury. This is a really pretty, like peachy nude. So pretty, kind of perfect shade for my dress. So this is the finished look. Now that I have the eye makeup all complete, I have to say I love this eyeshadow combination. And I think it's not just the colors, but I really think it's the formula. I know I was saying I wish there was a matte in here, but now that it's all on, I don't feel like I'm missing a matte. The formulas of these are so beautiful. They all have a sheen to them, but they're very light and very sheer and very blendable. I used every shadow in this and I got this look and I love it. When you look at the eye, the shades look very, like it looks like a light shadow. Does that make sense? Very easy to blend, very easy to layer, pretty much foolproof. So pretty. I love the thick, chunky brown liner. I think it works really well. I love this look. Well, look at that. We just played with some new makeup and I just came up with a look that I think is gonna be my new go-to look. I will have all the products that I used listed and linked in the description box below. All the products you can find at Nordstrom. This video is in partnership with Nordstrom. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna run off. I literally have like 6 minutes to spare before I have to hop in my car and head downtown. I hope you guys have a beautiful day and I will see you in my next video. Bye.